should be installed in the space of a level, one or several, depending on the design. If we have an attic, of course, we put the roof in the attic. If the roof is above the last floor, it means that it has its own story, for example, attic, and we should additionally enter it. For that purpose, we add a level above. We copy walls and chimneys only. It is better to set the height of the story too high rather than too low. All elements reaching the roof will be cut, and it would be good if there was no additional gap between the roof and the story. The walls are always copied with windows and doors, so we will have to remove them. First, we will remove all unnecessary internal walls, which we will definitely not need here. We select the group in the Project Manager window and delete all elements from the group. We do not delete the group, but only the elements that are in there. Similarly, we proceed with the windows and other elements, mark them out in the group, and remove them, all until we have only chimneys and walls left. We can enter the roof exactly on the contour of the level, which is why we choose the option Automatic Roof. First, we define the values for all of the same levels: wall height, protrusion of eaves, and inclination. We approve. The Automatic Roof option will find by itself closed rooms and the outline of the level. It's enough to click in one of the rooms. For now, we will not cut the elements because the roof is not ready yet. By default, a multi-pitched roof will be inserted, and we only need a double-pitched roof. I mark the roof and enter the properties. We define that the roof piece above the entrance will be the gable wall, and on the opposite side it will also be the gable wall. Thanks to these operations, we obtained a gable roof. Now, for each roof piece, we can define a different height of the knee wall, another slope, so that the roof can be almost of any type. At the bottom of the window, we define layers. They will not be visible on the cross-section, but they will be visible in the element description and of course in all listings. We approve, and now trim the other elements, such as the curvature of rooms and walls. The chimneys will not be cut, and because they do not automatically cut holes in the roof, we have to do it now. Each time when you enter the opening, a question will be displayed whether you want to cut the elements, so we will cut them at the last opening. Because the chimneys are not cut through the roof, we do not have to cut these openings, but if we want to insert a wooden structure, then we must mark where the chimneys are, which means you cut out the opening in the roof. Among the options available for the roof design, we have automatic entry of ridge tiles and gutters. We can also introduce drain pipes that will automatically detect the terrain, and the drain pipe will be pulled out to this terrain automatically. We can't create a roof structure. The 3D Rama program is used for this purpose. We select the roof, we choose the option Edit Roof Framing. This option will transfer the roof geometry, including all openings, windows, dormers, to the R3D3 3D program. We can define cross-sections of individual elements, rafter spacings, wall plate location. All elements are editable. Reference roof framing was created. Each element of roof framing can be edited if necessary. It can be moved, changed, cut, etc. You can of course also add an element, and when the roof framing is ready, we move it to the ArCADia architecture module. In the 3D view, the roof framing will be shown if we switch off the roof pieces. Returning to the view, we can create a description of the roof framing. In the window, select the elements that will be described. What will be shown on the description after approving the description is displayed. We can insert a list of construction elements. The list can be placed in the project, but we can also export it to RTF or CSV files. We will place now the roof in front of the entrance, so we will turn off the unnecessary elements in the project manager, and we will switch to the ground floor. We choose the roof option. In the window, we define the height of the knee wall, the size of the eaves, and the inclination. We check whether the roof is placed on the appropriate reference level, and we approve. We click on the contour of the roof. We will cut the elements after the roof modification, so now we choose No. We mark the roof, we enter the properties, and from the 4-pitched roof we will create a 1-pitched roof. It means that we define the 3 roof pieces as 3 gable walls. We remove the insulation layer and we change the material of the layer to reinforced glass. In this case, when the roof lies on the bar elements, it only reaches the wall. Whether we cut the elements or not, it will not matter. Nothing will be cut anyway. Finally, we change the roof surface to glass.